On this episode of Bite Size, we are watching and discussing the 41st scene of the movie The Twilight Saga, New Moon. For those of you watching along at home, that's from 129:48 to 132:41. And now, on to the episode. Hello, everyone, and welcome back to yet another episode of Bite Size.
Ha ha ha! Not so easy, is it?
Yeah, well, you got me. I'll get you next time, Murphy.
Up and away!
Who was that?
I don't know. Your evil arch nemesis, Mara Surfy.
Mara Surfy.
Yeah,
God, I hate her.
Gonna kick your
I'm
ass.
gonna kill her one day.
One of these days. Bang, zoom, straight to the moon.
Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of Bite Size. If this is your first time listening, here's what's going on. My name is Ben.
And I'm Sarah.
And we're watching the movie Twilight... And we're watching the movie The Twilight Saga, New Moon, one scene at a time. And before we get into the scene, I just want to say one thing.
Yeah?
Patreon.com/Twilight Podcast.
Yeah.
This episode's brought to you by listeners like you. And my inability to speak today.
Hey, and that's okay. We all have those days. It's your turn with the inability to talk stick. But yeah, listener, check us out on Patreon. Check us out on social media. Feel free to email us at myfavoritetwilightpodcast@gmail.com and tell all your friends.
Sarah, we watched a decently sized chunk.
We did
movie today. I was looking through as we were getting through the after I clipped this out to send to you the ones we're talking about today. I sort of got ahead of schedule, and we're maybe like 7 or 8 episodes away from the end.
Wait, no,
I know,
no, we can't be that close.
I know,
to
that's
the
what
end.
I thought too.
What the fuck?
It's improper.
No,
there's not a ton of movie left.
No, we
and
can't
these chunks,
end.
We're back with Jacob.
We're back.
2 episodes ago, we had just Bella and Alice. And then the last episode was all 3 of them. And now we have just Bella and Jacob. And they're talking basically about the same stuff they've always been talking about.
As they've always been talking about. And do you think things will go differently this time?
No, probably not.
Oh.
Is he? Are there others? How many Cullens are here and how long are they staying?
No. It's just Alice.
It's just Alice.
It's just Alice in Carlisle's car. So I get his question of like, hey, you said this was Carlisle's car, so
right.
Are there more of them? Where are they?
Also, like, if she's back, are they like all moving back? What's the deal?
Yeah, hey, just like, the treaty needs to be updated by like a certain point. You got to submit like a form to say that you guys have officially moved back. It's just like, it's like a statute we got to follow.
You have to declare, as part of the treaty, you have to declare to the werewolves, hey, we're back. We live here again.
It's just Alice. And she can stay as long as she'd like.
Bella says it's just Alice, and then, oh no, did you catch this?
I don't know.
Oh boy, Bella really embarrasses herself.
Yeah?
Oh my God.
Well, I don't think I caught this because I don't know what you're talking about.
Oh my God. Because another question Jacob has is, how long is she going to stay? And Bella says, and I quote, and she can stay as long as she like. Oh no, Bella.
She can
a minor grammatical error.
As long as she likes.
You should have said she can stay as long as she likes.
Damn.
But instead you said she can stay as long as she like.
And are you 100% sure it's like, and you didn't just mishear it?
I went back multiple times and watched that to make sure I was 100% correct, that this young woman wasn't completely correct in her speaking.
Hang on, now I want to.
And she can stay as long as she'd like.
No. Oh, I hear it. She can stay as long as she'd like.
What?
As long as she would like. It's a very quiet D, but it's there. She can stay as long as she'd like. Listen again.
And she can stay as long as she'd like.
Oh shit, you're right.
Oh
All right. I apologize. To Bella Swan.
Yeah, I apologize to Bella,
yeah,
right?
Okay. Sorry. Thank you for coming here today. I try my best. I always strive to be, especially when I'm on mic, I try to be the best version of myself that I can be, because it is what you, Sarah, deserve, and it's what the listeners deserve, and I can't. I know I'm not always going to be perfect, and today's one of those days. I made a mistake. I thought that Bella and Kristen Stewart as Bella said something that she didn't say. I misheard it. She maybe could have hit that D a little more. She could have enunciated it a little better. But I'm not here to blame the victim.
Yeah.
This is not who I am. I'm gonna take some time, spend some time with my family, and just really work on this and try to listen to women a little more. I know there's been a lot of drama, a lot of posts online about me and my family about this, and people who have been saying these things. If you can say whatever you want about me, but not my family.
Yeah,
that's
not
where
Blaine.
I draw. Don't bring my cat into
Don't
this.
bring any of his children into this.
But most of all, I want to just apologize to women.
Yeah.
Sorry, women.
Now, I know you said that you were going to take some time
Yes.
to be with your family. Do you still want to finish this podcast out?
I've made a commitment. We can finish this episode and then every episode until we're out of Twilight movies. And then I'll take some time to reflect on what I've done and who I've been.
And she can stay as long as she'd like.
Are the rest coming back?
No. Not that I know of. Anything else?
That's it.
Well, if that's all, then you better go run back to Sam.
She's getting mean with him now.
Yeah, and this episode, this scene, was it in this scene or in the next scene? It's in both of them. That just like, we were just having a great talk about how special he is to you.
Yes.
And you almost kissed. And now you're just really giving him some sass.
Well, I bet it's because of the whole, lines have been drawn.
Yeah,
How dare you go back to Vampire Man when you could have me, Wolf Man.
Yeah, and he was being kind of rude to Alice, and I feel like nothing probably pisses off Bella faster than someone being mean to Alice.
Probably.
Because Alice is her little cinnamon roll.
Alice is her cinnamon roll, and she has been using Alice as a diary these last few months. She has relied on the idea of Alice for months. So I'm sure anybody pushing back on that of hey, no, what you're thinking is it's not reality, Bella.
Yeah.
How dare you? You can't tell me what I think.
And if you think about it, Alice is kind of the one major character in these movies that's never really wronged her.
Yeah.
Edward has hurt her emotionally and physically. Jacob has been a real men's rights activist for the last half a movie. Charlie probably hasn't been the best dad. Rosalie was mean to her. Jasper tried to eat her.
I feel like Emmett hasn't done anything
No.
to her.
But they don't really talk.
But Alice is her best friend.
Right. Jessica and Mike have both been kind of weird with her at some point.
Yeah.
Alice, other than the sort of getting up and leaving with the rest of the Cullens, Alice is the only one who's been cool all the time with Bella.
And very pro Bella all the way. I mean, she set up Bella's birthday party and everything. She's like, no, Alice cares about me.
She did her hair for prom or something.
Yeah, she set up all those candles and those vases for the birthday.
Yeah, she got her a birthday present that I don't remember. Was it the plane tickets?
No, that's Carlisle and Esme. She got her. Was it just the dress?
Maybe.
Because she's like, I already saw you open it and
it was
you
at
love
school.
it. Yeah, it's the dress. She gives it to her at school.
Right. We saw it in this movie
We know
a
this
year
movie
ago.
so well.
Jacob and Bella just sort of keep saying vague, deep things.
Yeah.
Sort of at each other
Done it again. I keep breaking my promise.
We don't have to do this to each other.
Yes, we do.
I kind of got lost in the dialogue here.
Yeah.
Can we just please be specific about what you're saying?
Well, I can at least give you a little bit of context on
Please.
this, or at least read you a section from the book.
Oh, a section from the book.
Because a lot of this dialogue.
Wait a minute. What's that I hear out the window? It sounds like it's starting to rain.
This is between Bella and Jacob in New Moon, chapter 18.
Yeah, tell me.
This is the section where they are having this conversation about breaking promises, stuff like that.
Okay.
So, reading music, please. Thank you, as always, Auction. What a disaster. How could I have alienated him so completely in such a short amount of time? Would he forgive me when Alice was gone? What if he didn't? I slumped against the counter and buried my face in my hands. How had I made such a mess of everything? But what could I have done differently? Even in hindsight, I couldn't think of any better way, any perfect course of action. Bella? Jacob asked in a troubled voice. I pulled my face out of my hands to see Jacob hesitating in the kitchen doorway. He hadn't left when I'd thought. It was only when I saw the clear drop sparkling in my hands that I realized I was crying. Jacob's calm expression was gone. His face was anxious and unsure. He walked quickly back to stand in front of me, ducking his head so that his eyes were closer to being on the same level with mine. Did it again, didn't I? Did what? I asked, my voice cracking. Broke my promise. Sorry. It's okay, I mumbled. I started it this time. His face twisted. I knew how you felt about them. It shouldn't have taken me by surprise like that. I could see the revulsion in his eyes. I wanted to explain to him what Alice was really like, to defend her against the judgments he'd made. But something warned me that now was not the time. So I just said, sorry, again. Let's not worry about it, okay? She's just visiting, right? She'll leave and things can go back to normal. Can I be friends with you both at the same time, I asked, my voice not hiding an ounce of the hurt I felt. He shook his head slowly. No, I don't think you can. I sniffed and stared at his big feet. But you'll wait, right? You'll still be my friend, even though I love Alice too? I didn't look up, afraid to see what he'd think of that last part. It took him a minute to answer, so I was probably right not to look. Yeah, I'll always be your friend, he said gruffly, no matter what you love. Promise? Promise.
None of that really made it to the movie.
Well, but the I broke my promise, didn't I think has a much more natural reaction in the book than it does in the movie.
Yeah.
I feel like they're trying to pay service to this scene in the book, but like at this point in the book, Bella is like on the kitchen floor, like just crying, and Jacob's like, oh, fuck, I really fucked this up.
Yeah.
And like, you're clearly like, this is really big for you.
Yeah.
That like Alice is back and I really made this about me and I'm really sorry.
Well, that's great, Book Jacob. But
Jacob has some emotional intelligence, okay?
Movie
But
Jacob.
Movie Jacob's just like, oh man, I really goofed it, didn't I, guys?
Also, we should kiss right now.
Hey, I biffed it, but you want to kiss?
Look, Jacob, I know we said a lot of things about kissing in the last couple episodes.
Okay, listen, let's take back everything.
All right, okay, all right. And to be fair, Jacob was never the kiss problem. It was always Bella who didn't want to kiss, who was like, no, we can't, even though they totally could. But just like, hey, Jake, maybe don't right now.
Yeah.
Maybe this isn't a great time.
No, it seems like, hey, you had your moment.
Yeah.
Didn't work. That is okay. But I need you to move on.
Yeah.
Bud, clearly she is upset right now, and trying to kiss it all better is not the answer.
No, this isn't a great time to get romantic. I
No.
don't think. And we barely, there's just barely two lips grazing one another. But what happens? Do they seal the deal? Do they fully swap spit?
No.
No, because the phone rings.
I got rewind.
Oh?
Rewind in the middle of this. Did you not hear him whisper something?
No.
Pull that clip back up.
God damn it.
Pull that clip back up. Pull that clip back up.
Oh no, it's the Pull That Clip Back Up song.
Pull that clip back up. 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 Listen, he says something very softly, and I have a bunch of notes on it, which is why I'm bringing it up. He whispers something, and I was like, wait a minute.
Yeah.
I don't understand what he's saying. I'm guessing it's in Quileute. What exactly does he say?
My question's exactly.
Exactly. Well, I'm going to read you some stuff and then see if you can guess what he says.
Oh boy, a quiz.
Spoke loudly.
This is from Peninsula Daily News from November 2009, specifically about what did Jacob say to Bella. And this is a quote from a tribal publicist in a prepared statement about what Jacob said. She says, "Please know we would love to translate the phrase for you, but out of respect for Jacob and his feelings for Bella, we are going to keep that private for now."
Come on.
I think that's so fucking cute. So then a later quote in that same article is from local teens in the Quileute tribe and like their thoughts on what Jacob said. And it says, "Whatever it was that he said, he spoke it well," said Chelsea Jackson, 17, one of several young Quileute women who attended the November 16th Los Angeles premiere. "He did very, very well," she said. "He represented us wonderfully."
Great.
So I then was like, okay, so you're not going to tell me cheeky, whatever.
Come on.
Then I came across a blog spot of all things. nativelanguages.blogspot.com. I guess somebody who's just very interested in native languages.
That's what we need right now.
So they linked to this article and said, okay, so two things that we know. One, that this person who studies linguistics knows, and then one thing we can glean from the article.
Right.
They say, first, Quileute, like most Native American languages, has longer words than English, not shorter. 4 to 5 Quileute syllables are not going to translate into a long English sentence.
Okay.
Because some people online speculated it means like stay with me.
Right.
Or like something. And he's saying, okay, so their words are longer than ours. So like a 2-word thing is not going to be multiple words.
Yeah.
Like more than that.
Yeah.
The second thing that this person says is Quileute is an endangered language. Younger people are working to learn and revitalize their native language, but the fluent speakers of Quileute are all elders.
Right.
Since the Quileute teenagers at the premiere recognized and reacted to what he said, it's either something you might hear your grandparents say or something you might learn in class.
Okay.
So, based on that, and you can kind of glean from the scene itself, but like, what do you think Jacob said?
So wait a minute. Is there a right answer to this question? Do we know?
There is a right answer to this.
Okay, because it would be...
Per this blog spot, there is a right answer to this.
It's been like 17 years since this movie came out. I would hate for it to just be a mystery this whole time.
No. I do not believe it is a mystery based on this article and this person who seems to be a studier of linguistics.
Sure. Can I ask you a question as someone who knows the answer?
Yeah.
Is that assumption that this is something you're going to hear your grandparents say or something you would hear in a language class, is that correct?
Yeah.
Okay.
So think about the context of this scene. Jacob he's hurt Bella's feelings, but he's trying to kiss her again.
Right. But
it's tender for a moment.
And he wants to communicate that, but in a way that you might hear from a grandparent. So I'm going to guess
or words that like you could have heard from a grandparent.
Yeah. So knowing what I know about that, I'm going to say Jacob said, "Give me some sugar."
Okay. Now you're just being silly.
That's the whole point of the show, is to be a little silly.
Yeah. Well, you know. What do you think?
I'm going to say he called her some little name.
No. He does not call her a little name. You know what he says?
What does he say?
"I love you."
Really?
He just says, "I love you."
Wow.
Yeah. And I think it's so interesting. He doesn't say it in English to Bella. He almost like removes a layer of vulnerability by saying, I'm going to distance myself from it by using it in my native language, which I guess is vulnerable to him.
Can I remove a layer of vulnerability from myself and tell an embarrassing story right now?
Sure.
So I for a few months dated someone my senior year of high school, my first girlfriend. It didn't go anywhere. We didn't do anything. It was boring. She eventually broke up with me. Because in her words, she thought that's what God wanted her to do.
Wait, I'm sorry. Rewind. Sorry. This woman broke up with you because God wanted her to, in her belief.
Yes.
Okay.
That is a high school Southern Christian girl for, I'm not feeling it anymore, man.
Yeah, God don't want me to be with you no more.
Right. God didn't want her to be in a relationship with me in the same way that, I don't know, God wanted me to be to major in political science so I could study law one day. Yeah. It's just a convenient way of saying, I really don't want to do that. And I guess if I really don't want to, it's because God's telling me not to.
God told me. Okay.
God's telling me I don't want to be with this guy that I've been with for several months and he's made 0 moves at me. Mm-hmm. But we were having some conversation on Facebook chat or Messenger, whatever it was called back in 2010. And this was at a time when Facebook chat messages would only go through if the other person was online. So this was maybe our first or second conversation since breaking up. And we talked and we chatted. And after a while, she went offline. And I was just so full of a 17-year-old's emotions. And I knew she was online. So I just typed, "I love you," and hit send, knowing that it wouldn't go through. But then it like did something different. It was like, it said like sending or whatever. And so I very quickly closed Facebook and like got out of there and like didn't open Facebook for a long time. And the next time I did, I went and checked and it had not sent. But for a minute I was like, oh no, what have I done? So that's what Jacob is doing, his equivalent of that, of sending a Facebook message that you don't think is going to go through.
Yeah, of like, she won't actually know. It's meaningful to you, but to the other person, they have no idea what
I'm
you've
expressing
done.
this.
Yes.
But the other person will never. It would be like whispering to a picture of her in my room or something.
I love you.
So
But
Jacob,
so Jacob just says to Bella, "I love you,
buddy, I've been there.
Yeah,
You're gonna be better off without her."
I know. I don't. I know we said just kiss. I'm like, buddy.
But that's not always the right answer.
It's so clear. She just wants to go back to her shitty ex.
Yeah.
And you gotta let it go. I'm sorry, Jacob. I feel like I led Jacob on saying, no, buddy, just kiss her.
Swan residence. He's not here right now. He's arranging a funeral.
Hey, dude, you don't live there.
I didn't understand
Yeah.
why he would do that, especially given that Bella is right there.
Yeah.
It's not like Bella's upstairs doing something and he's like trying to be helpful. It's like you guys are like equidistant from the phone.
Right.
Why are you answering?
Also, it's not your house.
Yeah, it's not your house.
I have never been at someone else's house and the phone rang and I thought, like, even when I'm at a party now and like someone buzzes the door and I buzz them in, it feels weird.
I feel like I'd get it if Bella was doing something else and just said like, "Oh, hey, Jake, can you grab that real quick?"
Right.
Like, see who it is.
And it feels like a very small town thing to do.
Yeah.
Of like, there's 3,000 people. I'm sure not a lot of people know this phone number. It's probably related to R.I.P. Harry Fishwater's funeral.
Fishwater. Yeah.
I'm sure.
Or someone just checking on Charlie. Like, I probably know who this is.
It's a safe bet.
Yeah.
Yes. But like, let Bella do
Let
it.
Bella answer her goddamn
her own phone.
Yeah.
Also, like when I was his age, I didn't want to answer my own phone.
Yeah.
Jacob hangs up the phone. Edward crushes his cell phone.
In the funniest fucking thing of this whole scene.
It looks like he's really struggling with it.
He crumbles it
The hard way.
like a bunch of little
he like
rocks.
he squeezes it sort of on the long side.
He uses one hand.
I know. Leverage is working against him.
Yeah.
He should be like snapping it in half.
Yeah, I'm surprised he didn't just like throw it on the ground or something. But we do know he's definitely in Brazil.
We do know he's in Brazil.
Because we see a very big shot of Christ the Redeemer on a hill
yes.
to say, "Hey, you idiots, next scene, we're going to tell you where he is."
He's got a great view. It's not important that he's there, but he's there.
But he's there, and he has a weird little like tear in his shirt. He's going through it.
Yeah.
Who is that? What?
Always in the way.
Who was that?
Bella, step back.
Jake, who was that?
Bella, it's Edward. He thinks you're dead. Rosalie told him why I came here.
Why didn't you let me speak to him?
He didn't ask for you.
I don't care!
Bella! He's going to the Volturi. He wants to die too.
The only explanation he gets is Charlie's planning a funeral, and that's enough for Edward to say, clearly Bella must be dead.
Guess I gotta go.
I'm not going to ask one more question to clarify.
I'm not going to look for an obituary.
No.
I'm not going to talk to anyone else at school.
I'm not going to say, hey, whose funeral?
I'm not going to go to Forks to see, like with my own vampire eyes.
Next stop, Italy.
Yeah.
I have to go right to the guys. And that's where the scene ends. But let's go back to the conversation.
Yeah.
Because I just don't understand why he would be calling Charlie in that situation.
Well, I guess at this point, Charlie would be the closest person to Bella.
Yeah.
I mean, she lives with him.
Right.
Like, I feel like if, back when I had a roommate, I feel like if, like, somebody needed to reach my roommate but like couldn't reach them, I feel like reaching out to the roommate is like a next logical choice of like, hey, you live with them, have you seen them, are they okay?
But like, why not make an attempt to reach it? Like, if to go back to bring up a point I brought up last episode, if I thought you, Sarah Murphy, were dead, I wouldn't try calling your dad.
No, you would try calling me
I would try calling you.
Yeah.
Maybe Megan.
Yeah, but
I don't have her
Bella
number.
doesn't have a Megan.
No, but she has a Charlie.
Yeah, so that's
Even
it.
still, if I thought you were dead, I would not call your wife. I would be like, I should call Sarah.
Yeah.
And then if that turned up nothing, I would then be like,
I wonder if it's like a weird, like, Bella blocked his number as like
he's calling the home phone.
Well, that's fair.
He's calling the home phone and telling the first person that answers, I would like to speak to the father.
I
need to speak to this woman's chaperone.
Bella's phone is dead, so he's like, oh shit, okay, maybe she is dead. Because when you die, your phone goes out of service.
It's that you also raise a great point that Bella has a cell phone that he gave her.
Yes, Bella has a cell phone. He bought it, and based on this, at no point does he attempt to contact her directly.
Yeah.
He must talk to the man.
Yeah. He's making a lot of here.
Yeah, he is. I don't know. Something emotional. Something. Forever trapped at 17. I don't know.
Am I right?
Men.
But then those things that we said earlier, all those things happen, and he's gonna go to Italy.
He's going to the Volturi.
He's going to Volterra.
Oh no!
Because if Bella ain't alive,
then what's the fucking point?
What could life have to offer him?
Except this pretty average 18-year-old girl.
Yeah. Everyone's mad at Jacob because he never told Bella, hey, Edward's on the phone. I kind of get it. He just got kisses interrupted by Edward on the phone.
I also had the thought that in this, I'm picturing from Jacob's point of view, Edward is like Bella's shitty ex-boyfriend. Yeah. Right?
Yeah.
And when I think of, I have somebody specific in mind of like my best friend's ex-girlfriend. Right. And I'm like, I hate that woman, okay? She was really bad for him and I don't like her at all.
Right.
If I found out that like she was calling him, like let's say on a home phone and I pick up and I realize it's her, I wouldn't put him on the phone. I wouldn't put my best friend and be like, oh yeah, he's right here. Be like, yeah, what the fuck do you want? All right. I'm going to be the intermediary here because fuck you, I hate you.
He's planning a funeral.
So I feel like in Jacob's head, yes, he was just hurt and maybe he thinks he's doing something right. Yeah. Of like, finally, get this man out of her life.
Yeah, and I can also understand why, like, from the emotional standpoint, he's just like, fuck this guy.
Yeah, fuck you,
just like
Edward. Of course you're fucking calling right now.
Not even like I don't think Edward should be talking to Bella, but just like, I don't want to hear your voice anymore, dumbo.
I just told a girl I love her, and now you're calling?
I've tried to kiss her twice in one night, and it keeps not working.
Now you're here. I hate it.
Arguably, this is probably the third time he's tried to kiss her this movie.
Yeah.
It's just not happening.
No.
Maybe
so now it's like,
day.
oh, God, fuck this guy. All right, get him out of here.
Fuck off.
So I get it and I don't. I think it's probably just an emotional reaction, not a logical thought out thing of like, oh, I probably should put Bella on the phone.
I'm not saying I agree, but I'm saying I understand.
I understand.
Yes.
I absolutely understand.
Well, then, if we had to give this scene a name, and we do.
We must.
What would it be? And this is also going to be the name of the episode, so let's make it good.
Let's do.
Talking a lot about phones.
Mm-hmm. We talked a lot about phones. We've talked about smooching. We've talked about
my horrible mistake that Bella might have said something incorrect.
Yeah.
I
don't think we talked about early on. We talked about
I feel like a lot of time
mishearing
to my press conference. Yeah. It's just a lot of mishearing in this.
Yeah.
A lot of bad communication in this scene. What do you got?
I don't know why. I'm just picturing Jacob talking into a phone like, what? What'd you say? Sorry, bad connection.
Like Mr. Oldman from The Amanda Show.
Yeah.
Hello.
Honestly, my title suggestion is bad connections all around.
Bad connections all around? Cool.
Yeah.
Let's go with that.
Phone connections. Jacob and Bella got bad connections. Bella and Edward got bad connections.
Bad connections all around.
Bad connections all around.
Sarah Murphy, is there anything you'd like to promote?
I do have something I want to promote.
Wow.
I want to promote the podcast Femmes Reading Filth.
Wait, a real thing?
A real thing.
Wow.
I was just on their most recent episode of Femmes Reading Filth. It is a podcast where they discuss smutty fan fiction and smutty books. The theme that we picked for my episode was supernatural sapphics. And I had a fantastic time. So if you're interested in smutty books, you're interested in hearing my thoughts on Agatha all along, absolutely check it out. I had such a good time. They are friends of the pod. Jess and Emily, they've been on the pod multiple times.
They will be on again.
So please support our friends and their podcast. Check out Femmes Reading Filth.
Yeah, there's an episode with me on it too.
Yeah.
I did one about time travel. It was fun.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Well, a bear.
Yeah.
Is there anything you want to promote?
I do. I want to promote, and in theme with a lot of things we talked about this episode, I want to promote not using your phone at the movie theater.
Oh, tell me more.
Big one.
Tell me more.
A couple days ago, I was at the movie theater, and there's this guy. I like to sit in the back row because, like, I'm guilty of this because if there's no one else in the back row, I'll absolutely have my phone out because I'll know.
It's just you.
Right,
You're
it's
not
just me in the back row.
anyone else.
No one in front of me can see it. But there's this guy a few seats down. There's people on either side of me, so I didn't. But there was a guy to my left, a few seats down, who kept taking his phone out, and like the way he would pull it out to look at it and then put it away, and the way he like was turning it whenever he did that would like point the screen at me.
Jesus.
And then after like 45 minutes to an hour of this, he just like had his phone open to like a white screen, just like pointed at my face. And so I leaned over and was like, psst, psst, can you stop that? And this man got mad at me.
For what?
He said, and I quote, "My wife is pregnant. I'm looking things up."
What? Like, what is baby?
I don't know. It can't be that urgent because you're watching Spider-Man alone. Your wife's not here. Like,
can wife have Spider-Man baby?
I don't know. Where is nearest hospital? Directions. I'm looking things up.
I choose to believe it has nothing to do with his wife being pregnant. He's just looking up like the game, and he's like, hey, I'm going through some shit right now. All
and
right?
like, I believe that you are. It's a stressful thing to have a pregnant wife. I've never done it myself from what I've heard. Sarah laughed so hard.
I love the word I spit.
But he said that, and I didn't say anything. I just, after I admonished him, I looked back at the screen because in order to enforce rule number 1 of movie, I had to violate rule number 2 of movie, which is don't talk. So I said my thing, and I looked right back at him. And after he informed me that his wife was pregnant and he was looking things up, he saw that I wasn't going to engage with him, and he said, "Yeah, that's what I thought." And then a few seconds later, his full quote, I'm going to give it the space that he gave me. He said, "Yeah, that's what I thought. Ass." And then to his credit, then put his phone away for the rest of the movie. I don't understand this guy. Things at home must be stressful.
Oh my
I get it. You need to get out for a little Sunday matinee of Spider-Man.
But go to the library.
There's a library across the street. It was at the Davis, which is across the street from an honest-to-God library where I assume his wife was watching a Spider-Man movie on full blast. So all that said,
oh my God,
I want to promote not using your phone at the movie theater.
Ass.
It's just sometimes like. I didn't say anything when he said that his wife was pregnant and he was looking things up because I was in the movie theater and didn't want to distract everyone else.
You're trying to be polite.
I hope he's doing better.
You know what? I hope he's having a better day today.
I would like to thank my editor, Ben Oksher, for putting the show together. I would like to thank the band Swim Bar Department for letting us use our song Maul to Death as our theme. That is it. That is all we have for today's episode. As we always say at the end of every episode, ass.
See you next time.
Can you open that girl tent?
For her? Absolutely.
Yes, he wants to go into girl tent.
Come here, you want to go in the girl tent? Sabrina, get in the girl tent.
Yay.
She's on the couch.
You may close it.
Okay,
now.
I will close the girl tent. There you go, baby girl.
Okay, Sabrina, get your butt in there.
Yeah, Sabrina, you got to go all the way in the girl tent.
You got to curl up in the girly tent.
Sabrina, your butt's hanging out of the girl tent.
It's exposed.